Okay. Is it Burke or Berkey? I always forget.
Well, it's technically it's Burke, but I get Berkey every day, so I answer to both.
Okay, well, if it's Burke, it's Burke. All right. This is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Josh Allen Kimbrell, file number 20-20162FH. And Rhonda Underwood appearing on behalf of Mr. Kimbrell, and Mark Burke from the Attorney General's office appearing on behalf of the people. This is date and time set for violation of probation sentencing. Ms. Underwood, have you had an opportunity to review the probation violation report with your client?
I have, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Kimbrell, have you had ample time to review the probation violation report with Ms. Underwood?
Yes, Your Honor, but no, I haven't.
You haven't had enough time to talk to Ms. Underwood?
I'd like a breakout room, please. I mean,
Sure. All right, so I will open a breakout room.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah, and I will assign you and Miss Underwood to that breakout room. Ms. Hennigan, I know you have Mr. Hill, and then you have one in custody. You have Mr. Sabino. So I will ask for him next. But actually, I have a couple in front of you. From the jail. So Miss Adams, Contreras, LaFontaine. Did you find, or have you been able to locate the PSI for LaFountain?
I have not, Judge.
Do you know who, let me see who the PO is on that.
That's mine, Judge.
Did you, is there it's sentencing today on him? Did you have a recommendation for us?
Yeah, I did a violation report and I sent it over to the court. I could send it over again if you need.
Miss Adams, do you want him just to bring another one over? He's in the building.
Yes. No, I found it. I apologize. I found it.
Jill, you're welcome.
Hi, this is Anna Marie Anzalone again. I was wondering if I could get Chad LaFountain next.
LaFountain after Mr. Kimbrell?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye. All right, we got it. Thank you. All right, Ms. Underwood, I will close that breakout room. And Mr. Pig has still not connected to audio, so.
I will, after we take care of Mr. Kimbrell, I will call Mr. Pig.
It's okay, and then Mr. LaFountain will be after Mr. Kimbrell. All right, Mr. Kimbrell, have you now had enough time to speak with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor, I guess.
All right, do you have any other questions you need to ask your attorney?
No, ma'am.
All right, and have you had ample time to ask all those questions?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so you've had enough time to speak with your attorney?
I have now, Your Honor.
Okay, good. Are you satisfied with Miss Underwood and the advice that she has given you?
Yes.
Okay. Miss Underwood, do you wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any information in the probation violation report?
Your Honor, one question that Mr. Kimbrell brought up this morning was the issue of jail credit, Your Honor. Mr. Kimbrell states that he did like 180 days on this charge before he was sentenced. I am unsure of that, but,
We will obviously look into that. I'm looking
I know he
here.
had a drug case as
He
well.
had a drug case. He had a drug case that he did more jail time on, was not this case.
It was both cases, because I was not on.
No, it was not. It was this case.
All right, so
I
Mr.
was-
Kimbrell, everybody stop talking. Mr. Kimbrell, I will make sure the jail is contacted and we will verify every day of credit you are entitled to on this file. Obviously, you may have been in jail on your drug case and had a PR bond on mine and you're not gonna get that credit. But we will make sure to contact the jail today and make sure, because you are entitled to every single day that you served for on this file, okay?
Yes, Your Honor, it was a cash bond.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so Ms. Underwood, is there anything else you'd like to explain or challenge?
No, Your Honor.
All right, so before the court passes sentence, is there anything you'd like to say on behalf of Mr. Kimbrough?
Your Honor, Mr. Kimbrough, I believe, has had health concerns and that have really prevented him from keeping his end of this bargain, Your Honor. He understands that he should have paid. He's on the track to disability at this point. He understands that the child support still needs to be paid. I don't think jail is obviously going to get Mr. Kimbrough's child support paid. I would hope the court would allow him out to at least if he gets disability, a portion of that would go to child support. Sitting in jail, nothing's going to happen. I would ask the court to consider further probation for Mr. Kimbrough or a shorter jail sentence than recommended so that he's out and at least can make a start on pursuing this, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Holly, I looked back at a prior PSI on 20-20162FH, and on that one, it showed he had 50 days credit, and that would be from the June 20th of 23 violation of probation.
Yep, yes. So that's on this, this file. So the way I figured it out is a year jail, counting that, and then giving him credit for this violation.
Okay,
Because he's already done
All right.
that time.
okay, all right, thank you. All right, Mr. Kimbrough, anything you'd like to say on your own behalf?
Your Honor, just, I know it's all arrearages. I know I should pay my child support, but I've had some health problems last 2 years. I'm working on that. It's just, I know I should pay my child support and I'll get it taken care of, but it's all arrearages now. And, my court order's been over with it 3 years now. My daughter's 22. And, I know I should pay it. It's just, right now my hands are kind of tied. I'm going back and forth. I just had a cornea transplant. Just had surgery on my eye again. And, that's all I gotta say, Your Honor.
Okay, all right, well, it is the sentence of the court that you will serve 1 year in the Lenawee County Jail. We'll give you credit for the 61 days that I have information on, but we will send a note over to verify with the jail what your credit is on this file, and you'll get whatever it is. There is $68 in state costs, $130 crime victim rights fee. And Mr. Kimbrough, obviously that arrearage will still be there when you get out. So you do have the right to appeal this sentence, and we're going to send over to you 3 copies of your notice of right to appellate review. Go ahead and sign 1 copy for our records. The other 2 are for you. If you wish to appeal your sentence, you would fill out the information on the form and mail it to the address listed on the form within 42 days. All right, Mr. Kimbrough?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Judge,
All right, thank you.
Judge, 2 questions. I have 2 questions. Number 1, is it 61 days of credit or 50 days of credit? I thought you mentioned 50.
Well, he has another 11 from
Oh.
this one.
Oh, gotcha.
So, and it might be more, but we'll verify, but I gave him 61.
And then is probation continued after the 1 year in jail?
No, it's revoked and terminated.
Okay. Thank you, Judge.
Okay. All right.
Have a great day. Happy
Mr.
New Year.
Pig, you have a happy new year. Mr. Pig?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Miss Underwood, I believe you
Uh,
have,
Mr. Pig, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I wasn't able to get a hold of you, but your case was dismissed. So you're free to
Okay.
go.
All right. And then tomorrow, I have some stuff downstairs. They're supposed to take care of dismiss as well. Do I have to come tomorrow or no?
Someone else is on that one, so you'd have to
Okay.
contact them about that.
Okay. I'll just go down there tomorrow.
great,
All
good
right.
luck, Mr. Pig. Happy New Year.
Yeah. Thanks, Miss Anzalone.
Thank you. Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. Happy New Year. Kelsey
you too.
Quinn,
Bye.
who is your attorney? You're muted, so go ahead and unmute, Ms.
Someone
Quinn.
else is on that one, so you'd
I
have.
got
It's
it, Judge.
Mr. Mawad, Mr. Mawad. All right, hold on a second. Okay, let's go to that one. All right, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Kelsey Leanne Quinn, file number 23-21168FH. And Elias Mawad appearing on behalf of Miss Quinn. This is the date and time, it looks like, for a pretrial in this matter. So, Mr. Mawad, oh, and I have Amanda Wagner appearing on behalf of the people. So, Mr. Mawad, how would you like to proceed on behalf of Miss Quinn?
Good morning, Judge. Good morning, Amanda and Kelsey. Judge, Ms. Arnold and I have been trying to see where we're at and what happened in the CPS case. I am in the process of ordering a transcript that will probably result in some type of resolution in this case. I have to be honest with you, Judge, the last 2 months have been out of control and I have not done it. And, I'm never going to lie to the court. I have not done it, but I will. I will do it this week or early next week and try to get this transcript so we can figure out what we're going to do. Would the court give me till the middle of Jan or whatever you think's fair to get one more adjournment on the case?
So is it a Lenawee County transcript?
Yeah, it's a CPS case. Kelsey, I'll tell you what's going on, gave up her rights in the CPS case. And the question is whether or not, as part of the bargain, this case would be dismissed. Allison and I have had wonderful talks regarding this matter. She doesn't think so. I've got the explanation also from Ms. Thomas from the state of Michigan. Ms. Quinn and I have also talked. We get along very well. She would like me to order the transcript before she makes a decision.
So usually, I think that the court recorder from the probate division has been out, and so there are attempts, but I'm not sure she's back yet. But we usually give them up to 90 days to do that.
Okay.
Why don't I set this out to February 21?
Okay.
And then, obviously, if you need it moved up or adjourned, we can do that. So if you don't have the transcript and you want it adjourned out, you can just let Ms. Adams know and we'll just adjourn it without comment. So I'll set it for February 21 at 8:30 in the morning. And Mr. Mawad, can you do the step in order to adjourn?
I can. Amanda, can I sign your name to the order?
Yes,
Ms. Wagner?
of course. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Thank
All
you.
right, Ms. Quinn, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Ms. Hennigan, I have Mr. Hill. Ms. Underwood, I have Mr. LaFountain. Do you need a moment? Were you able to meet with Mr. LaFountain?
I was.
Okay. All right. So this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Chad William LaFountain. We have 3 files, 23-21288FH, 23-21289FH, and 23-21290FH. And Rhonda Underwood appearing on behalf of Mr. LaFountain. This is the date and time scheduled for sentencing on the probation violations. Ms. Underwood, you said you had an opportunity to speak with Mr. LaFountain?
I have, Your Honor.
And Mr. LaFountain, have you had ample time to speak with Ms. Underwood?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and Ms. Underwood, do you wish to, Mr. LaFountain, are you satisfied with Ms. Underwood as your attorney and the advice that she's given you?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Underwood, do you wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any of the information in the pre-sentence report?
We do not, Your Honor.
All right, and Ms. Underwood, is there anything you'd like to say on behalf of Mr. LaFountain?
Your Honor, I discussed this matter at some length with Mr. LaFountain yesterday. Mr. LaFountain understands that he has certain issues he needs to address. And I think it's to his credit that he understands that he needs to pay for his violation, and those issues, probably should be addressed in the Michigan Department of Corrections. Mr. LaFountain has told me that he feels that would be the best place for him at the moment, Your Honor.
Right, Mr.
And
LaFountain.
that's the recommendation that was given.
Mr. LaFountain, is there anything you'd like to say on your own behalf?
No, ma'am.
All right. Well, Mr. LaFountain, it is the sentence of the court that we will revoke your probation on file number 23-21288FH and sentence you to serve 16 months to 120 months with the Michigan Department of Corrections. We'll give you credit for 175 days already served. You will pay $130 crime victim rights fee and $68 in state costs. On file number 23-21289FH and 23-21290FH, I will revoke your probation and discharge you unsuccessfully. So, Mr. LaFountain, I never feel that prison, at the end of the day, is the appropriate way to help someone with issues that you're suffering from. I just don't think it is. But unfortunately, I have nothing else to do with you at this point, and we've offered you services and you just won't take advantage of them. So I wish you the best of luck while incarcerated with the Michigan Department of Corrections. I'm going to order that you engage in drug counseling and programming, and I wish you the best of luck. Now, Mr. LaFountain, you do have the right to appeal this sentence, and they're going to give you 3 copies of your notice of right to appellate review for each file. You're going to initial the top copy for my records. The other copies are for yours. If you wish to appeal my sentences, you would fill out the information on the forms and mail them to the address listed on the document within 42 days. And if you wanted to do that, you can do it before you leave the jail and they'll ship it over to me. All right?
Yep.
Mr. LaFountain, I wish you the best of luck. Thank you. So, Mr. Hill, Ms. Underwood, I have some MDOC gentlemen here. So I have a gentleman in a gray room. What is your name, sir?
My name is Tanner Spearman.
All right, Mr. Spearman. Ms. Underwood, do you need to speak with Mr. Spearman?
Yes, I need to speak with Mr. Spearman, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to change your name, sir. And there you go. So I'm going to open a breakout room with you and Miss Underwood so that you can chat for a moment. Go ahead and join that breakout room. Rodney Hill, are you with us?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good morning, Mr. Hill.
Good morning, Ms. McClellan.
This is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Rodney Lamont Hill. We have 2 files, 22-21189FH and 22-21190FH. I have Tamaris Hennigan appearing on behalf of Mr. Hill. And I have, let's go with Amanda Wagner. Well, this is a probation violation. So pre-trial, Miss Hennigan, how would you like to proceed today on behalf of Mr. Hill?
Thank you, Your Honor. We are still waiting for a decision from the prosecutor's office. These violations are based on possible charges that could come. However, we have no information on that yet. I would assume it's because they're waiting on lab results. And so we would ask that this be adjourned out again, as my client has entered a plea of not guilty on this. And until we have that information back from the lab and the prosecutor, we would not have all the information that we need in order to go forward with a hearing.
All right, Mr. Jones, is Mr. Hill currently reporting as required and no current issues?
Let me double check. It's Tom Moore's case, but let me double check his notes. Mr. Moore just indicated that he figured it would get adjourned today, so he didn't indicate any other issues going on.
Okay, all right, so, Ms. Wagner, I presume maybe another 30 days we may get information, or do you think more?
Well, Your Honor, actually, so I'm showing that we received the report just on December 14th and that it hasn't been reviewed yet, but we do have lab reports in the file. So I don't think that we're waiting on labs.
Okay, so why don't I set this out to January 17th, Ms. Hennigan, and perhaps we will know more by then?
Yes, Your Honor, that would be good.
All right, so because it's a violation of probation, my staff will do the notice of hearing. So Mr. Hill, we'll see you back on January 17th at 8:30 in the morning, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. All right, Ms. Corey, you are on a file and then Mr. Mawad is on a file. So I have Mr. Lowe, so I will take yours.
And Doug's on it too.
All right, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Cody Joseph Lowe on file number 21-20527 FC. I have Elias Mawad appearing on behalf of Mr. Lowe and Amanda Wagner, or Douglas Hartung appearing on behalf of the people. On file number 23-21347 FC, we have Attorney Noor Corey, P83669 appearing on behalf of Mr. Lowe, and Douglas Hartung appearing on behalf of the people. So, Mr. Mawad, Ms. Corey, Mr. Hartung, how would we like to proceed today?
We would like to
Did
do
you
a
want to
bench
go ahead?
conference.
Oh, sorry, Doug. Go ahead. Go ahead, Doug.
We would love to do a bench conference if we have the capability of doing that today.
Let's see. Yeah, Rhonda's still in the jail, so I mean she's not in the jail, but all right, I'm gonna open up a breakout room and I'm going to assign my judicial assistant, Miss Corey, Mr. Moan, Mr. Hartung. Okay, I'm gonna go in the other room.
Well, originally I wanted to set you file that you weren't, you were having mental health issues, and so the judge ordered it now. But the recovery, you have to report that, and found it also said you refused to be examined for criminal stuff. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're going to admit that report into the record to the court, and then proceed and then they have to set it out.
All rise, certain personnel session, on rehandle presiding.
Would you call me?
Yeah. You may be seated.
You can be seated. All right, so we'll get a date. All right, and okay, hold on, Rhonda, I'll close that breakout room. And okay, so we're back on the record with Mr. Lowe. Mr. Lowe, I'm gonna set this for another day so that you have an opportunity to meet with your attorneys. So they've requested that. Miss Adams, what would be a good day to do that?
January 2nd at 1:30.
Would January 2nd at 1:30 work? No for Miss Corey. Next date?
All right.
Yes, Rhonda, I did.
Thank you, Your Honor.
January 4 at the 8:30.
Is that good?
Nor?
That'll work, yeah.
All right, so I'll set this for a pretrial conference on January 4 at 8:30 in the morning. And Miss Corey and Mr. Mawad, you'll do the stipend orders to adjourn?
Yep. Doug, okay to sign your name?
Absolutely.
All right.
And then
Mr.
Cody, I'll be
Lowe,
in
you
touch
need-
with you.
Yep,
Sorry.
Mr. Lowe, make sure you follow up with your attorneys. All right, thank you all.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Judge.
Thank you. Are one of you a defendant or just here to watch? What's your name? Say it again. Jonathan? So, did you sign a waiver of circuit court pretrial for arraignment? Miss Adams, we have a waiver on Jonathan Garnier, right?
Yes,
I think all right, so your attorney had you sign a waiver form, so that didn't mean that means you didn't have to be here today.
Well, I wanted to be here, Your Honor, because
Okay.
honestly, this whole case, I really don't.
So, Mr. Garnier, I'm not gonna have a conversation with you because that's ex parte and I can't do that. But what I'm saying is your attorney waived your arraignment, which is a 5-minute hearing where you stand there and say nothing. So that you'll get a notice in the mail for a pretrial and call Mr. Daly and follow up with him, okay? You're all set. Thank you. All right, Mr. Spearman, we are back on the record. This is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Terrence Spearman, file number 23-21348FH. And Brenda Underwood appearing on behalf of Mr. Spearman. And this is the date and time set for pretrial. So, Miss Underwood, how would you like to proceed?
Your Honor, I believe there's going to be a resolution to this case. I believe the current offer is as charged, no subs, with a COBS to the low end of the guidelines, Your Honor. And I believe one more short adjournment should do it.
Okay, so, January 17th at 8:30 in the morning.
That's great.
All right, so I will put this over to January 17th at 8:30 in the morning, and Miss Underwood, you'll do the stip in order to adjourn. Miss Wagner, can she sign your name with permission?
Yes, Judge.
I will do
Thank
that,
you.
of course, Your Honor.
All right, thank
Ms.
you. So,
Underwood?
Mr.
I'm sorry, I just want to clarify, I show the offer in the file as being count 1, plea as charged to count 1, dismiss count 2, and no subs.
Yes,
Okay,
that's correct.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Spearman, you're all set. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Miss Wagner, you'll make note to do the writ, correct?
I will, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, now I have another gentleman from MDOC. Sir, what is your name?
Rodney Loney.
All right, I got your file here. All right, hold on. This is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Rodney Jesse Loney, file number 23-21618FH. I have Rhonda Underwood appearing on behalf of Mr. Loney, and I have Amanda Wagner appearing on behalf of the people. This is date and time set for a pretrial conference. Miss Underwood, how would you like to proceed with Mr. Loney?
Could I speak to Mr. Loney in a breakout, Your Honor?
All right, Mr. Loney, I'm going to open up a breakout room.
Okay.
And you should automatically go. There he goes. Okay. So I have who? Miss, let's see. Miss Hennigan, let me try to get Mr. Sabino.
Hello?
Hi, this is Judge Dan Sloan.
Yes.
I was wondering if I could get David Sabino.
There he is. Yes.
All right. Thanks. Miss Adams, could you also check to see if I signed another PPO for Anthony Haybecker? Mr. Mawad asked, and
Okay.
I don't remember. All right, Mackenzie Miller. Rhonda Underwood is Mackenzie Miller. Let's see who this person is. Still back on me, right? All right, Miss Underwood, let me close that breakout room. All right, we are back on the record with Mr. Loney. So, Miss Underwood, how would you like to proceed with Mr. Loney?
Your Honor, the offer on this case is as charged, no subs. This is our first pretrial in this matter, Your Honor, and I think we just need one more to resolve this. I would ask the court to schedule another one. I will do the stip and order if Ms. Wagner does the writ.
So, all right, so Mr. Loney, you're charged with the 5-year and you have 4 subs. So, okay, so that could carry a maximum penalty of life. So, Ms. Underwood, how far out do you want to adjournment?
Not very far out, Your Honor.
What about January 31 at 8:30 in the morning?
That's fine, thank you.
All right, Ms. Wagner, can she sign your name with permission?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so Mr. Loney, we'll see you back on January 31 at 8:30 in the morning, all right?
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Mr. Loney.
All right, have a good day.
You too, Happy New Year.
You too as well.
All right, I have a gentleman on a Samsung device. Can I have your name, please? Sir, what is your name?
I'm sorry. Are you talking to me, Your Honor?
Yes, sir. What's your name?
Oh, I'm sorry. David Vickery.
Vickery?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And who's your attorney, Mr. Vickery?
Mr. Matthew Murphy.
All right, so Mr. Murphy is in the court next door. So I'm going to change your name and put your full name in here, and then let me see. And I'll put his initials at the end, and then I'm going to pop in the waiting room, and he should be with us shortly. Okay. All right, I have Mackenzie Miller, Miss Underwood.
Hang
Get her
on.
connected. Let's get her connected. All right, Mackenzie Miller, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, Miss Underwood, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Mackenzie Ricole Miller, file number 22-20935FH. Rhonda Underwood appearing on behalf of Miss Miller, and I have Amanda Wagner appearing on behalf of the people. So, Miss Underwood, how would you like to proceed today?
Can I have a brief breakout with Ms. Miller, Your Honor?
Okay, let me put you guys in a breakout room. So when you get the request, go ahead and join the breakout room. All right. Are you here for a case or just to watch?
I'm here for my son.
Yeah. This is making sure.
Yeah, they help you.
No. No, half the attorneys come to me and half the attorneys go to Judge Olsaver, so he'll be coming up soon.
Still doing it, huh? Part-time.
He just won't go away.
I didn't. I retired 3.5 years ago, just do this part-time. Hey, some people just can't stop. I gotta get out of the house. There you go.
All right, who do I have joining me from the jail? Mr. Sabino?
Yes.
Okay, so Mr. Sabino, Miss Hennigan, This is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus David Lee Sabino, file number 2023-21656FH. I have Tamaris Hennigan appearing on behalf of Mr. Sabino, and I have Amanda Wagner appearing on behalf of the people. This is the date and time. Let's see, this is the date and time set for, I think this is arraignment. So Ms. Hennigan, do you waive the reading of the felony information?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Hennigan, have you received a copy of people's request for discovery, felony information, and witness list?
Yes, I have, Your Honor.
All right, and how would you like to proceed today, Ms. Hennigan?
Your Honor, I would enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of my client.
Okay, and are you asking for another pretrial?
Yes, Your Honor.
And how far out would you like that pretrial?
Just 30 days should be sufficient, Your Honor.
How about January 31? At 8:30 a.m.?
One moment. Yes, that's fine, Your Honor.
All right, so, Mr. Sabino, I will enter a plea of not guilty on your behalf, and I will set this for pretrial on January 31 at 8:30 because it's an arraignment. My staff will prepare the notice of hearing, and we will see you back on that day, Mr. Sabino. Thank you. Mr. Sabino, could you let them know I would like to see Anthony Haybecker next?
Yes.
Oh, wait, no, I lost that. Wait, I'm sorry. I lost the attorney on that one. How about Jeffrey Moody?
Yes, I will.
All right, thank you. Okay, so Ms. Underwood, we're back on the record.